just sneak on in here. Whoa, okay, wow. Camera's in my face right now. Okay, that's looking fresh. Mic's a little bit low though, so we're gonna pop her up a bit. Oh yeah, now it's right in the face, if you know what I mean. Yeah, okay. Oh, I got like a mosquito bite on the back of my like shoulder blade, and it's just, yo, I'm just not feeling it, you know what I'm saying? So sorry the hair's like super frizzy and kind of all over the place. Yeah, I have this thing in the summer where I step outside for 5 minutes and it's just, yeah, frizz central. But, you know, we going with it. We going with it. So we're going to take a sip of water real quick. I don't know what else to talk about. Okay. Oh yeah. So we're talking about something cool, guys. Gotta admit, today we're talking about something cool. Okay, this mic is like too much in the face now, so we're gonna drop her down a tiny bit. Okay, that's good. Okay, little beard growing. We're trying to grow it out. We're gonna see what happens. You know, it's gonna be a little science experiment if I don't get dysphoric about it. But honestly, I have been feeling it, so I feel like this might be the time I actually grow it out. You know, see how it looks. Yeah, I'm looking good. Okay. Wow, I'm weird. And guys, I think we're ready to go. I think we're ready. Action. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sam Downey here. Oh, I'm eating a hair. Okay. Yeah, make sure to follow me on Instagram if you guys haven't already, at SamDowney44. Also, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel right here. That's youtube.com/SamDowney. You know what I'm saying? Do it right now. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on those notifications, all that kind of stuff. You know, I'm working on some music stuff, but I also do, you know, trans stuff, non-binary stuff, all that kind of stuff. So make sure to do that. You know, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I also stream on Twitch, so make sure to follow me on Twitch. I also do TikTok reels as well, so TikTok, hit that TikTok up, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I think that's really about it. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, yeah, self-promo, done. Okay. Yeah, better follow me on everything, yo. That took a lot of energy. Today's gonna be a fun video. A couple of weeks back, I released a survey for you guys to fill out that asked where you were from, country-wise, and we actually had a lot of responses. We had 107 responses, which is pretty good, honestly. 107 people responded, and then we got a bunch of different countries, too, so we're gonna be going over the results today. You know, you guys know I like these kind of statistical videos. Like, I find them interesting. I find it kind of interesting just knowing, learning about stuff that my subscribers do, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be going over the results today, doing all that kind of stuff. So let's just get into it. You know what I'm saying? So wow, really wish I made this text a lot bigger because okay, we're gonna have to zoom in here. All right, so we're gonna start off with the biggest population of Sam Downey clan members in a country, and that is the United States of America. We had 54 people from the United States of America that watched the Sam Downey channel. Pretty cool, honestly. You know, I didn't really think that I'd have a lot of American fans. No, I did. What am I saying? Yeah, I kind of thought that, I guess, like, yeah, like the United States, I would have the most fans. But I thought I would have more fans in, like, my country, Canada. But, you know, it's still pretty awesome. They have a lot of American fans. You know, I love Americans, you know what I'm saying? Let's be real. Your guys' food game is on point. I'm just saying. Food game on point. Like, best damn barbecue I ever had in my life. Like, you know, the deep fried food is so good. The fast food is unreal. Yeah, so, you know, shout out to all the Americans watching my channel. You guys are pretty sick. You know, obviously there are some kind of things going on in the country in politics, but we're gonna be talking about the good things, and that's the food right now. It is dope. Let's move on though. But yeah, Americans, what on the top, you know what I'm saying? The next most people country, yeah, you know, next country in line with 14 people from this country, the United Kingdom. So you have 14 people who filled out the survey that said they were from the United Kingdom. Pretty good, honestly. Like, that's crazy. Like, keep in mind the UK is like literally like 8-9 hour flight away from where I live. So, you know, that's pretty cool that there is fans in different continents and stuff. So I really find that interesting. I have been to the United Kingdom a couple of times, actually. My dad used to live in London, England when I was in high school, so I went and visited him a couple of times. So I always really did love London. He used to live in Twickenham. I don't know if anyone knows Twickenham. It's like a suburb in the London area. So if you know that, make sure to comment down below. Be like, yo, that's my home city. You know what I'm saying? Like, say something like that. Like, that'd be cool. So the next country in line with 10 people from this country, my OG country, you know what I'm saying? Canada. What? Canada, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we had 10 10 people from Canada. I think one person said they were from like Alberta, which is pretty cool as well. I actually have been out to Alberta once, and I think we had a couple of people that said they were from BC or like the West Coast as well. So that is really interesting. There's a lot of people from the West Coast who are watching my channel as well. If you don't know, I live in the, I don't even know, it's not East Coast. I live in the east part of Canada though. I'm in the Toronto area, like in Ontario. Some people call it like fake Canada because it's not really OG Canada. You know, you go up north and that's really where, you know, you see like real Canada, but I live in kind of the city area of Canada. Don't get me wrong, obviously there still is a lot of things that are Canadian about it, but we are pretty Americanized in Toronto, I would say. You know, all our media, everything like that, like a lot of like restaurants and stuff and fast food places like come from the States and everything. So, you know, that kind of stuff. Except for Tim Hortons, you know what I'm saying? If you're ever in Canada, make sure to try Tim Hortons, and not gonna lie, you'll probably be disappointed. But, you know, it's still pretty cool to try it out, you know, get some Timbits, get some donuts, you know what I'm saying? Do all the Canadian things, maple syrup, all that kind of stuff. The next country in line with 5 people from this country, Australia. Pretty cool, honestly. Australia. Wow, that is a country that I want to go and visit one day. Literally, I think it's like a 24-hour flight, really. Like, that's on the other side of the world. I always wanted to go to Australia one day. I think it's like one of the coolest countries out there, like straight up. Like, it's just so cool. I think the culture is so awesome. Like, it's one of those countries that really does fascinate me. Like, whenever I meet Australians, like, I just find them really fascinating. Well, Australians and like people from New Zealand as well. Like, everybody around that kind of area. I find that area really fascinating. So we had 4 people from Brazil. 4 people from Brazil. Brazil's another country that I want to go and visit one day. A lot of people that come to the store where I work, like Victoria's Secret Pink, a lot of people are from Brazil. So I think like, you know, Toronto is a tourist kind of attraction for Brazilians. Like, they do come to Canada a lot for like holidays and stuff. So really cool. So yeah, one day I always wanted to go to Brazil, check it out. You know, I have talked to a lot of Brazilians before, and you know, they all say it's super nice and say it's super great, and like, you know, it's basically a party country. You know, they're pretty dope. So we had 4 people from Germany as well. I've never been to Germany. Would like to go one day as well. I have had German food before, just at like restaurants in the GTA and stuff, and like where I live, that is like authentic Germans that open up a restaurant in Canada, and it's so awesome. Like, literally, you know, Oktoberfest sausages, like, damn, let's be real, guys. Like, I deep throw one of those, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my god, they are good. So good, so good. Yeah, German sausages are literally the best sausages out there. As you can tell, I have this thing about countries where I'm like, oh my god, I love this country because their food is great. So, you know, that's gonna be an ongoing theme for the video, just saying. So we had 3 people from Sweden. Sweden, really interesting. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that Sweden is one of the most, you know, progressive countries when it comes to transgender rights and everything. I know in schools, like, they almost like teach, like, you know, in a gender neutral way, like kids aren't split up in boy and girl groups, which is really interesting. So yeah, really cool country to see. And like, yeah, I think I saw a documentary about it one time. I think it's Sweden is one of the most progressive countries out there when it comes to like left-wing politics and everything. So really interesting to see, really. Denmark, we had 2 people from Denmark. I've never been to Denmark before, but you know, I have heard about it before. I've actually never spoken to someone from Denmark, so I don't really know much about the country, but obviously, you know, it'd be pretty interesting to see, and it's really cool to see that I have 2 fans from Denmark as well, which is really cool to see. Only 2 people from India, this was surprising. This one was surprising. I thought that I would have a lot more fans from India, just because the population is very big, and because, you know, I have seen some people in live streams that said they are from India. So, but we only had 2 people that answered the survey from India. Obviously, there might be more, and they just like missed the survey, but you know, still pretty interesting that it was only 2 people. Like, I thought there would be at least 10 people from India, just like thinking about the population and just thinking about I have talked to people who've said they're from India on my channel, on live streams, stuff like that. The Netherlands, there was 1 person. I've actually been to the Netherlands. I gotta admit, I've been to Amsterdam. When I graduated high school and I was about 18 years old, my dad took me to Amsterdam for like a graduation present. Keep in mind, he was living in London at the time, so I visited him in London, and then we took a cheap flight to Amsterdam from London. But yeah, it was really awesome. Obviously, at the time, marijuana wasn't legal in Canada yet, so that was one of the main kind of things of the whole entire trip, obviously, because, you know, weed is legal there. And yeah, it was a great time. Honestly, we went to the Heineken brewery as well, which is really cool to see, because Heineken's one of my favorite beers as well, and my dad's as well too. So that was really interesting, and it's just a really cool city in general. And I love just the open-mindedness of just, you know, the red light district and everything like that, and just like how, you know, I don't know, I just like it because, like, it's just, you know, people are just chill there, and there's no like judging anyone for like, you know, even just like the sex shows and that kind of stuff, and like the marijuana use and that kind of stuff. Like, I just find it's a really open-minded country in general. That's why, yeah, I dig the Netherlands. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that one person from the Netherlands, you're dope. You know what I'm saying? We had one person from the Philippines, really cool to see. I've never been to the Philippines. You know, one day I want to check it out for sure. I have spoken to people who are Filipino, but you know, yeah, I've never really been there, but I always would want to check it out. Like, you know, I find it a really interesting country. And we do have Jollibee, I think it's called Jollibee now, which is like a fast food restaurant from Philippines now in Toronto. I haven't tried it yet, but I want to try it out. Maybe one day I'll try it out for a video or something. You know, let me know in the comments you guys want me to do that. But it is downtown. It is near my work as well, so pretty cool. Yeah, I gotta try it out, the whole Filipino spaghetti as well with the hot dogs and everything. So we had one person from Colombia. Really interesting, really cool to see Colombia. I did not think that, you know, have any fans from that kind of area as well, so that's really interesting to see. One person from Colombia. Yo, if you're here, what? Give me a yo down in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm the Colombian. You know, you gotta do it now. You gotta do it. One person from Slovenia. Honestly, I don't really even know where that is. Darn. Wow, I kind of feel like a jerk that I don't know. Slovenia. I think it's in Europe. I think it is. Let me know in the comments though if I have that wrong. I think it's in Europe though. But yeah, one person from Slovenia. So that's really cool to see. Like, even like a country that I don't really recognize. Like, there's people from those countries, which is really cool to see. That, you know, the Sam Downey channel is really worldwide. Let's be real. So we had one person from Belgium. Really cool to see. I've never been to Belgium before, but one person from Belgium. Like, this is nuts. Like, it's actually nuts the amount of different countries that people are from that watch my channel. Like, literally, like, it's so crazy to see, because like, I just find, like, you know, different cultures so interesting, and it's so interesting to see that, like, you know, even though, and I know a lot of these countries, like, English isn't the first language, and there's still people from these countries that watch my videos and like they connect with me, and it's like, it's so crazy to see, like, when it's like that's not your first language too, but they still will like watch me and like almost learn to understand me, right? Because I understand, like, you know, if English isn't your first language, you know, I find people who have English as their first language might speak a little bit faster. So, you know, that is still pretty interesting to see that someone does watch, well, people do watch my channel that, you know, English might not be their first language. One person from Finland, another country that I'd really like to go and visit, kind of near Sweden, I believe, and Norway, which is really cool. But yeah, I would totally want to go and see Finland. Yeah, that's another country on my bucket list, you know, just kind of, from what I heard, not Finland, but someone from Norway came into the store a couple of days ago, and they said that it's still cold during the summer there, so probably the same with Finland. So obviously the weather might not be the greatest, but in the end the culture is probably really interesting to see. Yeah, and that's totally on my bucket list for sure. Oh, Greece. Here's another great food country. Greece. One person from Greece. Guys, Greek food is probably one of my favorite foods ever. Like, I am obsessed with Greek food. Like, yeah, so yeah, if you're Greek and you're watching this video, just letting you know, you guys got the best food. you guys are up on, like, you know, top 5 best foods in the world, you know what I'm saying? Just like, I don't know, I could just eat feta with a spoon. Let's be real. I could just like chow down on feta. It's so good. Oh my god. So we had one person from France. I have been to France. I actually went to the Eiffel Tower too, which is really interesting. We took the train from the UK to France, like an underground train, when I went and visited my dad one year. So that was really interesting. So really cool to see. Yeah, France. I have been there. Been to Paris. I've only been to Paris though. We just did like a day trip, so it wasn't anything too crazy, but still interesting. And finally, we had one person from Mexico as well, which is really cool to see. I've been to Mexico a couple of times just for, like, you know, the tourist areas though. I've never actually been to like OG Mexico, like Mexico City or something like that, but I do have a friend from college. He was born in Mexico City and was raised in Mexico City, and his parents still live there and everything, and he's always told me, like, dude, you gotta come to Mexico City, you know, it is literally like party central. Like, you know, people are out to like 6 a.m. like still partying and stuff. I'm like, whoa man, like that sounds like a lot, but okay, like we'll have to try it out, you know what I'm saying? So Mexico, especially like Mexico City, is totally on my bucket list to check out one day as well, and hopefully that'll happen soon, because yeah, I do have a friend there. And that's about it. Yeah, honestly, thanks so much to everyone that does fill out these surveys. I really do appreciate it. Like, these are probably one of my favorite videos to do. Like, I just find them fun in general, just like, you know, just like find out where like my fans are from, and like what's up with my fans, you know, just learn more about my fans in general. So it's really cool to see. But yeah, really besides that, you know, obviously, you know, I get it. There are a lot of countries out there that, you know, transgender people aren't treated fairly as well. And, you know, we don't, you know, in other countries, trans people don't have as many rights as in like Canada, my country, for example. But just so you know out there, you know, I'm a strong believer in, you know, we gotta fight for everyone, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta fight for this whole community. Like, no matter where you're from, you know, you are valid no matter what. You know, I get it. There are a lot of like religions and cultures that are not for trans people, sadly. And, you know, that's totally wrong. Like, you know, it's just, you know, as a trans person, you should be able to live your true self no matter what your government tells you what you can and can't do. Like, that's ridiculous, especially if you're an adult. That's why I do like doing these videos as well, because there are probably a lot of countries there that, you know, transgender people aren't treated fairly, and sadly you know, there probably are countries on that list that, you know, trans people are, you know, in danger of being, like, you know, assaulted by even government officials, like cops and stuff like that. So, you know, that's why it's really important to have these discussions and stuff, and, you know, protect our trans brothers and sisters and siblings, really. You know, and that's why it's really important, you know. If you're living in a country where you're not treated fairly because you are a trans person, you know, just letting you know, like, I'm standing with you, like, literally no matter what. You know, you can log onto my channel and I'll validate you no matter what, you know what I'm saying? Use any pronouns you want, I'll call you whatever name you want, and totally validate you no matter what, because, you know, government can't tell you what to do, you know what I'm saying? Okay. But yeah, really, besides that, make sure to join the Discord server if you haven't already. If you're looking to meet some other fans, people who are like-minded like you, you know, make sure to join that Discord server. We got a great discussions always going on there. So, you know, check that out for sure. If you're looking for new friends, looking for new like-minded people, open-minded people, check out the Discord server. It's literally lit. Like, I'm talking about, like, straight up a party, you know what I'm saying? We got, like, everything there, so make sure to check out that Discord server. Also, make sure to follow me on Twitch at SamDowney44, playing Jackbox with fans there all the time, so make sure to do that if you're interested in that. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram if you guys haven't already, at SamDowney44. Also, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel right here, youtube.com/SamDowney. I'm posting videos here all the time, yeah, about like non-binary stuff, trans stuff, all that kind of stuff. If you want to support the channel even more, make sure to either join my Patreon or join my channel here. Honestly, any money really does help me out, because I am paying for my hormones out of pocket, and so I really do appreciate any donations or anything like that. But obviously, no pressure or anything like that. I'm looking to create free content for everyone that's educational and fun, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, really, besides that, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.